Dallas Stars lost to the Nashville Predators tonight 4-1. Stars continued their streak. They've scored in the power play in all 4 games, which is great. And top power play in particular has a goal in every game. John Klingberg has been really good handling and managing the power play. Jamie Benn scored tonight. Ben Bishop was good tonight. Ben Bishop obviously is an associated power play. I'm just listing things that went well for the Stars. But negatively, the Stars can't put the puck in the net 5-on-5. They've had 110 shots this season during even strength play. They have 4 goals. 2 games, including tonight, they've been shut out in 5-on-5. And it's a combination of both self-inflicted and luck. They've played against some goalies that have played well. Marc-Andre Fleury in opening night of the season was very good. Pecorino had some good moments tonight. Jake Allen, when the Stars went to St. Louis, was good. Really, the only goalie that hasn't played well against the Stars 5-on-5 this season is Peter Mrazek in that game against Detroit. So a little bit unlucky, but it's also on the Stars as well. They need to generate more quality chances, and they really need to actually finish those opportunities, and they're not doing that. Antoine Roussel, perfect example tonight. Chance to tie the game at 2-2, wide open empty net, and just blows it wide. Those are the opportunities you have to finish. They're now at a 3.6% shooting percentage when at 5-on-5, and that's not sustainable. That's really not sustainable. That will go up. It could go up when they play Colorado and Arizona next week, but they need to show that they can finish late in games, and it's we're starting to reach the point where you actually can evaluate wins and losses with trends. After 1, 2, 3 games, you start to look at things and you try to hold off. This is game 4. Saturday will be game 5. As they start to pile up, you can start to look at trends and what's actually going to build up. So while it's still early, you do start to have start to be some red flags about the depth scoring on this team, and will someone else step up? While that top line is doing a really nice job and their zone entries have looked great, there hasn't really been the secondary scoring other than Matthias Janmark to step up at 5-on-5. And that's a concern. You need to see, can Dallas generate and create and start to build some secondary scoring going forward, because that's really going to be a key for that top line. Because if we're still having this conversation after game 15, game 20, game 25, teams will just load up against that top line, and you could see more games like this. That being said, it is only game 4. There's still 78 games left to go. As someone joked on Twitter, there's still time to lose all 78 games. They could also win all 78 games, obviously. Neither of those things would happen. But lots of times left, and you take away, to go back from the positives, just to end this video with some positives, talk real quick. Ben Bishop, that was very good again tonight. He has really stabilized and made the defense feel so calm, particularly on the penalty kill. They need to take less penalties than they have, but tonight they killed the 5-minute major to Hansel. With Bishop in there, Bishop does a very good job of controlling and calming the situation down. He holds rebounds, and it gets a little bit less scrambly when he's in net, and that's something the Stars haven't had for 4, 5, 6 seasons. So that's a positive from tonight, and that's been a positive trend through the 3 games Bishop has played. I mean, the Stars are probably 2-2 if he doesn't leave the first game with an injury, just from the factor he has on the team. Stars play Colorado on Saturday, a team that has been playing well lately. They're 3-1, I believe, and play tomorrow night. But their team coming off a back-to-back, so that's a game that if you're a good team, and if Dallas believes they are a good team, they need to win that game. So we'll see how they respond going forward with that. Team practices in Frisco tomorrow. Also, mailbag comes out tomorrow, so there's still a couple hours. If you're watching this on Thursday night, still a couple hours to get a mailbag question in. Send that to me on Twitter, and thanks for watching.